And welcome to Indian Outdoors.
Hello.
Hello. It's a very special week this week because we're back in the actual studio. Unlike last week when we weren't. All three of you viewers probably were devastated.
I was devastated.
Yes, you were. 2 weeks in a row you're on the show. That's quite the feat, I must say, Kylie.
I'm making up for the accidental missed episode that I did sign up
Yes,
for last
yes.
semester. Oh.
It's a terrible time, and we'll forever hold it over your head until I die. Anyway, we're back, so we're gonna go and do introductions. All right, I am your Lord and Savior, Jack.
And I am Milo.
I am Kylie.
I am Amelia.
I am Steve. No, I am Sean.
And welcome. So this week we have some very important topics to talk about. First of all, we have one more person on our couch than normal, and that's my bad. I forgot to kick someone out. Don't worry, guys. More fun for all of us. Now I'm just...
Count.
I can count. I forgot I was supposed to count to 3 and not 4 because I wasn't including myself. Now, as Indiana residents, I need to ask you where you draw the line when it comes to ranch dressing. Now, we have a scale here in the state, dipping sauce, pizza sauce, all the different sauces you can use ranch for. And then you have like a marinade, a skincare, a lubricant. Where do you stop using ranch dressing?
When it has anything other to do with than oh my
Yeah,
God.
anything other to do with then when you have other than food?
I don't know how, sorry, I really messed up that phrase.
You see, us Indianians, we do love our ranch.
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't like ranch, so I feel like
Okay,
personally
well,
usually the
stupid question.
flavoring, flavoring, that's where I stop at.
Flavoring. Who?
Like ranch
Okay.
flavoring.
I don't
Like,
like
you
the way
like
you're
it-
saying it, though.
So you like it as a dip, but you don't like it as like ranch flavored things?
No. Like
You
I
don't like it period?
Whoa! You
No.
got how much ranch flavored things have you guys eaten in your
I've
life?
eaten, there's like ranch flavored chips.
Cool
Yeah, that's where I
ranch.
stop
I've had
at.
corn nuts.
ranch.
I've had ranch flavored corn nuts.
Like
Those
that's
are
where I
pretty
stop
good.
What
at.
is a
Anything
corn
that's
nut?
flavored like
It's
ranch, I
hardened
just don't
corn.
like ranch.
That's just
You
popcorn.
don't like ranch?
No, it's not.
Oh wait,
It's
that's
not.
your tier.
Did you
Probably
know?
is, actually. I don't
Did
know.
you know Indiana is the biggest exporter of popcorn
That makes sense.
in the United States? I guess I don't know other places,
Okay.
but I'm pretty sure the
got
world
all the
because I mean,
corn
who else is competing with us on the popcorn scale? It's not Canada. All right.
And people say Indiana's like the nothing burger state, but I mean,
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I
this
don't know.
podcast
What is a
has
nothing
proven
burger?
otherwise.
I mean,
a
there's-
burger that has nothing on it, and it's just it's not
Bland.
bland.
Bland?
Nothing burger
A
is
bland
like
burger?
bland. You're nothing.
Yeah, we put ranch on that. I tell you what. Okay,
Ranch
we
burger.
we smother it in ranch. So Amelia, where do you draw the ranch line?
I was like a #1 ranch hater, and then I tried Wingstop Ranch, and then that turned me over. So now I like ranch, but I still don't like. I don't like.
Not an
To me,
excessive
salad.
use.
To me, salad dressing ranch is different than like regular
It's
ranch.
like thinner.
That's fair.
more liquidy.
That's fair. I
Thinner.
think once you're an adult, you start to learn how to properly use ranch. Kids will just do the nastiest things with ranch. They'll put that on their feet and they'll go like, I don't know, sunbathe with it,
Like
you know?
the peanut butter kid that goes,
Yeah,
Oh.
he's just some of them ranch kids are absolute monsters.
My 9-year-old little sister discovered ranch a few months ago, and she puts it on everything. I have this picture of her. She has a pizza slice, literally covered, drenched in ranch. It's insane. She loves it too much.
But that's like the Indiana style. It's
Yeah.
just drench in ranch.
yeah.
We're a strange folk. What about you, Sean? Where do you draw your ranch line?
I don't have that much ranch. It makes sense. I'm from Ohio. I'm not from Indiana.
Oh,
So,
you know
yeah,
what?
that's
That's
right.
fine. That's
I
fine.
don't.
Do you?
Like,
Do
dip
you?
it, I don't think it should be. I don't know. I don't
You
know
look
how
like
it
you're
gets-
from
Were you like
Ohio.
born in Ohio and then moved to Indiana, or do
No,
you
I-
actively live in
I
Ohio?
actively live in Ohio. I just don't
I
live
was
here.
born in Ohio, moved to Indiana, so I like to think that I was saved.
Who actually was born and lived in Indiana?
I've lived here, but I was not born here.
Where were you born? Massachusetts?
Missouri.
Oh, that's right.
I moved here in Indiana in the middle of 3rd grade, so I consider myself a Hoosier. I've been
Yeah, you've been here a while.
Acquainted.
well acquainted. What's the word? I've been
Assimilated.
Assimilated. There you go.
Yeah.
I've been assimilated to
Into an
the Hoosier lifestyle.
Indianian. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Plus, it's not a hard leap going from Missouri to Indiana. I feel like it's, I mean, did you come from a big city?
No.
So like we're basically the same.
Yeah.
We're the most southern northern state you can go to.
There you go.
Yeah, we're Hicks. Now, I have a question. How many times in your life have you visited Walmart just because you have nothing else to do?
So
Okay,
many times.
we've all done it.
Yeah.
And now, have you all realized that you have certain, when you get to an age where you finally get a job and you get money and you go to Walmart and you're like, I can get stuff, and then you get like energy, like jelly beans. What's the weirdest thing you guys have gotten from Walmart? I've gotten an oar. I don't have a boat.
Oh.
I thought you meant like a gym order.
No.
I also thought you meant like a gemstone.
No, an oar.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like those big bubble blowers that are like the size of a newborn baby. And they're like
Yeah,
really big.
that's
and, like, you dip 'em and
oddly
there's just
specific
so many-
size you've
It's
picked.
the best size I could come up with, man. I don't know what else size is like this big and this big.
Yeah, it's a good size bubble blower.
Good size bubble blower, so many bubbles everywhere. It was wonderful.
Mm.
blew this bubble?
All right, Kylie, what'd you get at Walmart?
Dude, I can't think of anything.
You got 30
I bought
bucks in a
from-
Walmart. What are you buying?
I can't think of anything I bought from Walmart.
You
that,
ever
like,
bought a
wasn't
Walmart gun?
Food. I never bought a Walmart gun.
Never bought
a Minecraft fishing rod. That was really awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess it's not that weird. It's kind of awesome.
It is. You're right. It's pretty awesome.
It's pretty
It's a pretty
awesome.
And,
sick buy.
I got
awesome.
it because I didn't have my own fishing rod. My family used to have some, but I think we just got rid of them.
Mhm.
And I was gonna go to my friend's senior party or graduation party, and he like he lived next to a lake, so he's like,
Mhm.
bring a fishing rod, and I caught nothing but algae, but it was still cool to like pose with it for pictures.
And you
It
got
had
to
a
do it
little
in
Minecraft
Minecraft
fish on
style.
it, too.
Oh, Minecraft fish.
Like that
Oh,
was a
that's
little
Wow.
The
bobber.
bait, yeah.
I'm not sure any. Okay, interesting. Amelia.
I don't really buy a lot of things from Walmart. I kind of just like look and be like, oh, that's weird,
That's
and
fair.
then I keep walking.
It's somehow a window shopping. You can just go window shop at Walmart. We've all done it. We've all looked at the guns there, dude. You can buy so many lethal weapons at a Walmart.
Like a knife.
Like food.
I bought
When was food a lethal weapon?
It's lethal for me.
I was like 6 or 7 and I bought flint and steel. You can just do that. What?
Wait, you can?
Flint and steel, yeah.
Wait, I just
I still have it.
Minecraft mention, basically, like unintentional
Okay,
Minecraft
Flint.
mention.
Not everything that exists in real life that also
Well,
exists
they
in
said the
Minecraft.
Minecraft movie quote,
Flint
and
and
he
Steve.
also said,
Oh,
"I am
is that what that
Steve,"
was?
And then I brought up the Minecraft fishing
I mean,
rod.
Oh, I didn't even get the Minecraft movie
Have you
reference.
not watched the Minecraft movie?
No, I have a life.
See,
But-
dude, that was like months ago. You've had plenty of time to live your life and watch the Minecraft movie.
Well, look. If I'm gonna sit down and watch a movie, I'm gonna watch a movie I want to watch. Okay, I'm not gonna watch Jason Momoa. All right, I have better things to do with my life, and you do too, Sean. Now, what have you gone buying at a Walmart other than cucumbers?
That's a good question. Truthfully, I've never been to like out shopping unless I knew I had to get something. So I've rarely ever
What do
just
you
like,
What do you do in your free time, Sean? You are an
play video
enigma.
games- play video games. Just play video-
Okay,
I stay at home. But I did recently go to like Target to buy like last minute Christmas gifts with my brother, and I bought him a little mystery box Skivity toilet action figure.
I've seen
Cool.
those.
I've always wanted to buy those.
Those-
Why?
What
Why have you
what
always
did you
wanted
get?
to buy one?
He got like the TV guy with all the TVs. in front of
Okay,
him.
yeah,
Because
awesome.
it's
You
funny.
people. So, as you know, there are 50 states in America, right?
True.
In all of them, people have become basketball players.
Okay.
Of all the states to produce basketball players, out of 50, where would you rank us as in the amount of people we have produced as NBA basketball players?
Honestly,
Is
I
this-
feel like our basketball, our basketball players like aren't that bad.
Yeah,
Not
I think
like
they're
not
pretty
like I'm saying just basketball in general in
Mhm.
Indiana is not that bad. Not like amazing, but I don't like we're not known.
What do you
for
mean?
It.
What do you mean we're not known for basketball?
Like we're
This
not
is
like
literally-
known for it. Known for it.
No, we
Aren't we the
are.
basketball
No,
state?
we
I
are.
feel like we're more
We
so
are.
known
We
for
are.
football, though.
We have Purdue and IU. Both of those only do
Yeah, I feel
basketball
like-
well.
But no, I feel like we're more so known for football.
No.
No.
But also, those are both colleges.
I was thinking about baseball.
Yes, we also have the Pacers and the Indiana Fever.
I was thinking
Yeah.
about baseball.
Oh, I forgot about Indiana Fever.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Well, yeah, you would forget about women's sports, wouldn't you, Kylie?
Yeah, wouldn't you, Kylie?
Wow.
Wow.
Kylie does
I'm
not
sorry-
support women.
I'm sorry to all women ever. I'm so sorry.
You
She's
should
lying.
be.
She's lying.
You should be. This is a despicable day.
I don't know much about sports. I thought we were a baseball state.
do we even have a baseball team?
I
Yeah, we
don't
do.
know.
Who?
Like
Well, we have the Tin Caps, I guess,
yeah,
up
the
in.
Tin Caps.
They're minor league.
Yeah, I'm like,
How dare you?
Not even-
How dare you? That's where my hometown is.
That
That's where they
makes no
live.
difference. That makes no difference.
anyway, I still think aren't we more known for football?
No.
You would say that's what
No,
Okay,
we're
I think I
not.
just
Well,
hate
we
it. I
did
don't know.
win
I'm paying
some.
attention to
We
sports.
did win some college.
But we're
Like I
not
think IU
known.
won some college tournament.
Yeah. I always thought.
Which I was
well,
sad
just because
about.
I always like everyone. Well, I guess Colts aren't that good.
No.
No, the Colts are not that good.
They're very nice to look at on the milk.
Yeah,
Oh,
and they
milk
pay.
yeah.
They have gigs. They pay people. So if you're working and you need to go get a job, the Colts they're hiring.
And watch them lose.
Well,
Watch them lose or win.
anyway, Amelia, none of you actually answered the question.
I don't.
0
I,
out of 1
I
out of
really-
50.
I think I proved that I'm not qualified to answer.
Well,
I
that doesn't
don't
make no
know.
difference. Where in do you think we're the number one?
20.
20.
I was going to say 20 or 25.
You're going 25. We are. Thanks for
15.
doing that right in the mic, Sean. We are.
Open my mouth.
Okay. Whatever. Amelia, where
I'd say we're pretty high up, like 10 to 15.
10 to 15. Okay, Sean.
I don't know, man.
You pick a number. You, have
asked the
1
wrong
to
people.
50.
We're a bunch
Pick
of
We're
nerds.
not
a
sports media
number.
students.
Yeah.
A number.
But we know about nature, not
Uno.
I know. Kick
One.
11.
11.
11.
I
Well,
know.
according to a Wikipedia search,
Okay.
we rank number 1.
What?
We produce the most amount of professional NBA basketball players in any other state.
You know that makes sense. I mean, we
According
did
to
give. We
Wikipedia?
did give birth to Michael.
Yeah, but
Jackson.
it did also say 2013 on it.
Mm.
So who really knows, guys? I'm just kind of making
I
stuff
mean-
up
Just
here.
making
I
stuff
mean,
up.
here's the
We
thing.
were number one once.
I can
and
kind
It
of-
said the article said as of 2013 we have been the number 1. So it also is claiming for the last 13 years no one has produced more than we have, which we do have 2 enormous basketball producing colleges,
Oh yeah.
and I don't think any other state has quite that many to the level that we have.
I mean,
Plus we do have 2 professional. We have Pacers and Fever, where you can go and actually go get a career in that and stay in state.
I mean, we did give birth to Michael Jackson. So.
That has nothing to do with
I mean,
basketball.
Who says?
Well, he's got the
so?
same initials as Michael Jordan, so like.
Mm,
That's-
believe
okay,
it.
yeah.
You
It's all
people.
connected.
That's not what I was
I'm
going
being
with.
All
all
right,
I was
connected.
going
all
with
right,
we
all right.
gave birth
Just
to ballers.
Oh, true.
what is Indiana's biggest export? You
Corn.
won't get it.
Wait,
Wait, is it one of the things we talked about in the last episode?
You have to guess.
Wait.
I ain't giving you hints.
What's
Pork?
with the trivia?
No,
what's
Corn?
an export again?
no, dude.
What's an export?
It's something we create that we give and sell to
What,
other
popcorn?
states, countries, people.
Oh,
It's not popcorn.
apples.
It's, why would you pick apples?
Because I live in the
Why would you
area
pick
where
apples?
we proclaim to have Johnny Appleseed's dead body.
Well, okay.
Ooh.
Fort Wayne doesn't actually do that many apples, though. We just have the guy,
Apples.
and it's Johnny. It's not like we have.
How
Appleseed
dare you
place.
diss Johnny? I can't look at you.
What's the other thing?
Also, multiple different places claim to have Johnny Appleseed's
Yeah,
body.
but we have cool festivals.
I'm sure they do too.
Yeah.
We do have pretty cool festivals down at the Johnny A. Festy. Yeah. So Kylie, what do you think? Oh wait,
I already kinda
you've guessed like
yeah,
18 times.
true.
Amelia,
I don't know, like molasses.
molasses?
Molasses.
I don't know.
No, but that's a fun guess.
Mama, give her molasses.
I think molasses has probably got to be up further north. Probably got to be one of the Canadian states. What they're not called states. They're called
Countries.
Provinces.
provinces.
Provinces. That's what
Province additionals. Anyway, Sean.
It's
What
crazy
do
to
you
give
think?
Indiana trivia to the person who's from
Yeah,
Ohio.
well,
and
screw
is
you.
We're
Only here
similar
for
to
Ball
now.
State.
You should know. This is where your real
Mm.
This is-
education.
hey, this is on the file.
Oh, okay.
You
That's
know.
part of education.
When you try to become an Indiana citizen, they're going to ask you these questions. The same as like if
Okay.
you try to become a U.S. citizen.
Uh-huh.
You don't answer them
okay.
correctly, we'll get
I'm
you.
pretty sure most Americans cannot like pass the U.S.
I
citizen
don't think I
test.
Probably
I don't
not.
think I
really
can.
think
Probably not.
I
Barely
honestly,
passed my
No,
driver's.
hell no.
that has nothing to do with being
Oh,
a citizen.
It was a government
Oh,
test.
SA.
Yeah. Anyway, Sean, what do you think our biggest export is?
Basketball players.
That would be a good one. That would be a good one, but it's not.
Good.
It's pharmaceuticals.
Wow.
Isn't that depressing?
No, actually, I think
Why
it's
would it
very
be
inspiring.
depressing? Why would it be depressing?
No reason.
Okay.
What do you mean? Well, we do have Lilly is based here,
Mm-hmm.
the medicine company. You know, the guys who like kill everybody and
Yeah,
turn the
true.
frogs gay. I think that's what he was talking about.
Wait, what?
Guys,
I
let's
like
make
frogs.
insulin really expensive.
Oh
I
my
would
gosh,
really
that's
take
a
it.
great
Every
idea.
animal
That's supposed to
gay.
be-
That would absolutely like we wouldn't even need to pay taxes.
Don't animals already come as gay?
What?
If we think
No, it's the
about it?
insulin.
Some do just do that. Anyway, what is our official state pie?
Ooh,
Yeah.
apple pie,
No.
Cherry.
No.
pumpkin.
Sugar
No.
cream.
Yes. How did you know that?
I don't know. I just knew that.
You just knew it.
You
What do you
knew
say?
it and you let us say
Sugar
all these
cream
false
pie.
answers.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever
How did you
heard
just
of
whip
sugar
that
cream.
out?
I've
Okay.
never heard of sugar cream pie.
me
Well,
neither.
I haven't either, but apparently it's our state pie. It
Do you know
sounds
what's
like
in
an
it?
old pie that back in the day we were like, I have 3 ingredients in my household.
Sugar,
Like a Great
cream,
Depression
and
pie.
pie.
Pie. Yeah. No, wait. Okay. Anyway.
like
It
a
was
Great
just a
Depression
joke,
pie
Jack. It's
in
okay.
a sense.
It wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
funny.
Yeah, no, it was great.
Yeah. Anyway, sugar cream pie. So, about, what's the most amount of people who've been killed by a Hoosier?
Oh,
17.
No. Anyway,
imagine that was right.
that would be
excuse you.
amazing. Excuse yourself. That was a completely normal cough. Nothing was wrong with me.
Okay. Define Hoosier.
A little flimmy.
Okay, what's Indianian?
Oh,
A man in
oh,
Indiana.
Indiana.
Or a woman in
Indiana.
Indiana. Just
Indiana,
an Indiana
Indiana.
man.
Okay.
Person in
Woman,
Indiana.
person.
100.
100.
Whoa.
What do you... Okay, you're clearly from Ohio. Maybe that's a normal amount
Yeah.
over in your
Oh,
state.
only in
but
Ohio.
here, that's
Well,
crazy. No. I'll give you a hint. It's between 1 and 50. Pick a number.
35.
No.
20?
No.
9.
9.
I was gonna guess below 10, but then you
That's
gave the
sad.
maximum is 50.
Just said, no, you've had your guess. Sean,
I mean, 15.
15? No. Go again.
43.
No.
We're not getting any hints about where we're going.
Yeah, like,
It's gonna be
yeah,
hard to keep
higher
track of
or
all the numbers
lower.
we said.
You will get
6,
them
7.
when I feel. Shut
Yeah.
up. When I feel
Doing
that it is worthy for you to.
32?
Okay, that's our baseline.
34.
Colder. Wait, right? Yeah, colder.
29.
Warmer.
28?
Warmer.
24?
Really warm.
23.
A little colder.
25.
Yeah. So
Ooh, guess
Herb
that number.
Baumeister in 1996 was caught, and everyone went, "Whoa! You killed 25 people!" And then he killed himself.
Wait, I want to know more about
So
that.
they're still finding. They were. I actually don't know if that's the final death toll that they figured out. However, there's a woman named Belle Gunness who, in the early 1900s, was suspected of killing nearly 40 people, but they don't have proof. I believe like the amount that they found was like 15, and the amount suspected was 40.
That's crazy.
So 40.
Wait, when was the other guy?
1996 is when he committed suicide.
96. Holy crap.
Damn.
Right, real recent
Was
too.
there like,
Yeah.
wait, what was like the reason? Was he just crazy?
He was just a cool guy.
cool?
Yeah, he just knew how to have a good time in
Like
Indiana.
Dahmer.
Anyway, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna list laws,
Oh.
Okay.
and you have to guess if they are real laws in Indiana or if I made them
Wait,
up.
spin my hat. I gotta grow
Oh, yeah,
smarter.
of course,
I gotta grow smarter.
The thinking
You're
cap.
about to get all of these
The thinking
wrong.
cap.
Are you ready? All right. Monkeys cannot be forced to smoke cigarettes. True or false?
True.
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 How'd you know that?
It sounded too like.
There's an actual
you
That's
wouldn't
too
make that up.
specific.
I know another. I know a
Okay,
story.
that happened in South Bend.
Yep.
Is where that happened.
That makes sense.
Antique wood cannot be burned from April to June.
I want to say false.
False. I feel like it's year
True.
round.
You're wrong. I told you you'd be wrong.
Ah!
I made it up. Okay, are you ready? It is illegal to throw your couch at a neighbor.
And true. Please be
True.
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 Yeah, in
You're
Warsaw,
smiling, it's true.
Indiana.
Warsaw.
In Warsaw, Indiana.
Warsaw,
Someone must have
Indiana.
done it. Someone
Yeah.
threw a couch at their neighbor and was like,
Wouldn't that just be classified as like assault?
Right. Like, why do they
That's
need
what
a-
I was-
Why do they need a
some of these are
law
like,
for it?
why'd you make a specific law? Escaped
Indiana.
hogs can be hunted for sport during hunting season with the proper license.
State what?
Escaped hogs.
Escaped hogs. Yeah.
False.
False?
True.
True? True? No, I made it up.
Ah.
Sucks. Forging a check is punishable by 100 flogs.
True, please be true. Oh my god.
False.
True, true, true.
False? True?
True.
True?
False.
It used to be true. It used to be true.
So it is false.
Now
Bring
it's,
it back.
it's punishable by jail.
Bring it
So
back.
now it's false. So therefore,
100
it's
flogs.
correctly false.
In
correct.
Beech Grove, it is illegal to eat a watermelon in parks because the watermelon rinds were poking holes in public trash bags.
True.
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 True. Okay, yeah, that one's true.
I feel like I heard that one before.
Yeah, Beech Grove and illegal to eat watermelons.
I think I heard
That's
about the
like a
watermelon thing.
weirdly recent law
Oh,
too. I think it was
watermelons.
2017.
That sounds good.
Like it's an oddly recent one.
Yeah.
Okay,
You guys ever try yellow watermelon?
No.
Yellow?
Yellow.
last
Yellow.
last one, guys. State government officials are not allowed to participate in duels.
True.
False. I hope that
False.
was false because
False?
that to happen.
You guys. Okay. In what state do you think that's allowed?
I feel like that should be allowed everywhere.
It is.
To
I feel
duels
like it's allowed.
to the death?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. that's
No,
what
you
they
can't
use.
go
Hold on,
murdering
hold on.
people.
Like
Well,
Alexander
they're proving
Hamilton.
their worth.
The law you talked about is specifically for government officials. Therefore,
Alexander
I feel like-
Hamilton.
We can duel.
Can we do?
I feel like any
Next
law that's
podcast.
talking just
Let's
about it being a
duel.
legal blanket does not count for this. And so I feel like
Where did you get the blanket?
it has to. Yeah, we're talking specifically about government officials.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, then it's definitely a law.
Yeah. Obviously, in what state are we going to be like, guys, don't worry, our government officials are allowed to kill each other?
Well,
What are you
I
on?
mean,
Because there would be
Some would just
there would be
I mean,
there would just be a law that say no one can duel.
I
Like,
mean, some countries
Exactly.
allow cannibalism. They do. It's just there's restrictions to fully allow that fully through. It
okay.
is allowed.
I feel like it would be one of those things where it's like no one would
I think you're
actually do
making
it
stuff
if,
up.
if
No,
it
I'm
was
not. Google
legal. I feel like if it was legal,
Google
not that
me.
many people would do it, and if people did do
You
it,
wanna
they were
look me up
stupid
later,
and deserved it
Barbara?
anyway.
Anyway,
What
sorry.
are you talking about?
Yeah.
You
People
do
are
look like
talking
a
about-
Barbara.
What?
Yeah.
Are you being what?
It's from Four Christmases. Terrible movie. I hate that movie.
I haven't seen it.
It's not that bad. It's better than Christmas with the Cranks.
I don't like that.
That movie is terrible. It's past Christmas. I don't know what I'm talking about. What's your least favorite Christmas movie?
Christmas with
Mine's
Cranks,
Christmas with the
yeah.
Cranks. Dude, it's a terrible movie. It ends like 8 times, terribly paced. The plot is just like we're going to rage bait the town, which makes no sense. There's no need.
I don't.
There's no need.
I forgot what
If
those.
I wanted to skip Christmas, save some money, go on holiday, you know what? I wouldn't be harassed by who even plays Vic Frohmeyer. Wouldn't be harassed by
I've
Dan
seen this
Aykroyd.
movie once on a bus and I didn't like it. That's why it's my least favorite.
Oh,
And don't
I have
remember
to watch it
anything.
every year.
Oh,
Yeah.
You like it?
I hate it.
Your family
Why?
likes it though?
No, my wife likes it.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, I have a better question. What's your
Wow.
guys' favorite Indiana movie?
Indiana. Airbud? Is that Indiana? It's
Airbud.
basketball
I think
themed.
the only one I can think of is Rudy.
Rudy, you're right. I never finished Rudy.
I never saw it.
I feel bad about Sean Astin. Did you know he's the new president of SAG-AFTRA?
Yes, I did actually. I love him.
Good for him. Good
He's-
for
he's
Shawnee boy.
He's such a kind soul.
He is interesting. All right.
He's a kind soul.
Yeah. So what's your favorite Indiana film?
Johnny Appleseed.
Mr. Ohio.
No.
I don't know.
You just watched some Indiana.
I don't look at every movie and it's like, oh, that one's from Indiana. I need to remember that one's from
Yeah,
Indiana.
you should know these.
Why
The
would
only
I
can
know
think of is
this?
Rudy.
I mean, if you go to the Heartland Festival, there's a couple of ones that are
true,
Indiana
true.
only. We had the Colts movie this last year.
There was a Colts movie.
Not
Was
a
it a
real movie.
documentary?
A film. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
That was at Heartland. Hi, guys.
Will this count? A.
Okay, you ready? Do your best impression. Sean, go first.
Impression?
Of
Impression
anything?
of anything. Whatever you're best at.
Oh God. Wait.
Can I pass this?
No.
Come back.
No, you can't. You have to go first. I called on you.
Why did you call on me specifically when you
Well,
called on everyone else first?
Because I felt like it was only appropriate on Indiana state law that you do the first
Indiana
impression.
state law that the person who's not an Indian
ISL.
Go on, do it, potato boy.
do it potato.
That's a weird one. I'd call you Cucumber Man personally, but
I mean,
I love how that's his legacy.
Ohio.
Cucumbers is just his
Right.
Because he's
legacy.
from Ohio.
what is Ohio known for?
So
Potatoes?
Ohio known for potatoes?
I
He
think
doesn't even know that.
yeah.
think
I
you're
don't.
making
I
it
think
up.
you're making it
No.
up.
I think you're making it up. Turn the thinking cap. Let's see it.
Give me your impression. Sorry, I'm trying not to cough. It sounded weird.
Yeah, you're just
Just do it.
you're just like, give me your impression.
Do it.
Hey, that was a good
Do
impression
it.
of Jack.
Hey. Oh, you're right. That was perfect,
Now-
Amelia. Impression time. I'm clearly have run out of content to talk about.
Apparently.
I've never like tried to do impressions before. Wait,
That's fair.
Never in your whole life.
no.
Wow.
I mean, just
And now the first time you try, you get to do it live on the internet.
Yeah.
All 4 of our viewers are gonna
All
so
4 viewers.
judge you, so it better be great.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 2 of them.
I'm gonna actually, if it's gonna be 5, because I'm gonna be viewing this one.
You're gonna
I'm
come
in it.
back just for your.
No, because I'm in it.
Do you watch them every? Do you skip anytime anyone else is talking?
I watch it to see when I'm in it, so I can look how stupid. it is.
Okay.
That's the worst. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy.
I've watched them too.
I'll block you from
Oh
it.
my
That way
gosh,
you
I shouldn't
can't
have said
torture yourself.
Bye.
Yeah.
So what's your impression? Anything.
Anything. I
Anything.
can try to do Toad.
Yes,
Oh.
that's so much
Wait.
better than I was expecting to get out of this.
Wait, I forget how Toad sounds like. Like
Like that kind of. Yeah.
that.
That wasn't even that
Perfect.
bad.
Yeah, yeah.
That was
Yeah.
amazing. I'm so happy to be here. Kylie, impressions. It's like the worst kind of comedy. Impressions.
Okay,
What's the
I'll
deal
just
with
do
the
a-
airplane
I
food?
literally couldn't think of anything, but I was doing an impression earlier, and it's not that great. But this is
Do it.
Ronald Reagan in the Land of Confusion music video when he goes,
What?
Betty Buys Bones time.
What?
Land of Confusion, Genesis.
Ronald Reagan was in a Genesis music
It
video?
wasn't actually him, it was a puppet. And he goes, Betty Buy Bones time.
Okay.
I was quoting that earlier, and so it's just fresh on the mind.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me try.
Interesting.
Let me try. I don't know if this is really an impression of him. I just know I can just do this voice really well, and many people have.
So,
Does anybody remember the meatball from that one show?
Aqua Teen Hunger
Aqua
Force?
Teen-
Yeah.
why
love
did you
Aqua Teen
know
Hunger Force.
that?
'Cause I
I
love
guess
that
how many
show.
meatball
Yeah, how
characters
many
are there in
characters
life?
are there? Just-
You're
His name is
right. You're right.
Meatwad.
Meatwad?
Yeah, his name's me.
Okay.
That
The
does-
bubble.
Wait, that was
That's
actually
really good. That
good.
is really
Wait,
good.
can somebody say the rest of the line? Because
I couldn't hear. I don't know that.
the bubble.
Oh, I
question-
don't remember that one.
You question the words of the mighty Jimmy.
Oh wait, no, I got one. I want a Spider-Man film. The birthday party. I want a pool. I want a dance floor. He hit me. He hit me. Oh, don't block on the dance floor. I don't know
That
what
was actually like pretty good.
Thank you. Thank you.
That is really
Great. Moving on.
Jack doesn't know what's going on. Hey, no, you have an
Uh,
impression.
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
the
no,
entire
no,
time
no,
I've been
no,
mocking you,
no,
and that
no.
was the impression.
Come on.
I was mocking you.
That was
there's-
mocking. That
Do you
wasn't-
know? Remember the Muppets movie?
Of course
Oh,
I do.
Which one?
The one there's the fake Kermit named
I
Constantine.
haven't
That's
seen
Muppets
that
Most
one.
Wanted.
I haven't
Muppets
seen
Most
that. I
Wanted.
haven't seen that one.
Well, when that movie came out, my brother and I would just sit across from each other the whole time, just
God.
going, Kermit the Frog here. And we just did that for like years. And I mean, I'm pretty sure my dad had strokes because of me, okay? I'm pretty sure the reason part of the left side of his face doesn't move. I'm kidding. He's fine. Anyway, but
yeah.
That was
it's
my mom.
great.
What?
That was one of the first vocal stems I ever had as a human being was
Yeah.
Kermit,
That's beautiful.
sense.
isn't it?
I love the
Makes
Muppets.
sense.
No, you don't.
Same.
Yes,
I don't believe you.
Muppets are awesome.
What?
You hate them.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't believe
So-
it. I can't. Why do you hate Muppets?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ooh. You know
Wait, this is my impression of Sam Eagle.
Wait. Okay. Wait.
It's just the face.
What if?
Just him looking
what
side to
if-
side.
Okay. Do you guys remember? Do you guys know when people like assign
I
Muppets
don't.
to start?
Moving on. That lamp right that lamp right there. I couldn't think of anything to distract
The
us
one
with.
that's
I just
out of
pointed at
frame.
an
I was
object.
gonna say something.
You see the lamp that you can't see, folks? Pay attention.
Do I need to like pull it down?
No.
or, like-
No.
Do I?
Is it
No.
just? Would you gotta like pull up a picture of it or like?
No.
I was gonna.
In
say
fact,
we
in the
should
last
send us-
episode, multiple times, I should have pulled up videos and pictures, and I didn't.
Yeah,
Because
I
I
remember
didn't
being
want
like,
to.
oh, you can edit and post, and it wasn't in
Yeah.
post. I watched the video.
Yeah, it was so
I even
funny to
sent
me.
you the photo right after that.
Oh, you did
podcast.
send it to me?
Yeah, I sent it to you on Discord right after the podcast.
I remember thinking Kylie should have sent it to me,
Well,
and then I
that's what
didn't do it.
did. Hmm.
Well, either way, I didn't want to, so it was pretty nice. Anyway, it is a good lamp, isn't
I
it?
think it's a weird lamp. Like,
I
It's
think
very
I
like
don't think
retro
it's-
future.
I don't think it's like fully screwed all the way.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks like it's
Screw
not fully
it.
screwed in.
I think it's by design. You will never know what we're talking about.
It's bothering me that it's
Ladies
not
and
fully
gentlemen.
screwed. It's not even the
It's
light bulb
white
itself.
and blue and gold and also
It is-
silver.
it is
Just-
And
strange.
where are you
Oh.
seeing silver? It's gold.
The middle part has silver.
No, that's
Oh,
gold.
That's gold. That's gold.
Oh, is
It's-
it just?
That's gold.
Dynamic
I
lighting.
think it's just mostly. Yeah. It's
Come
just
with the
reflecting it.
frog here.
That just sounds like Meatwad doing a camera.
I
frog
can't-
impression.
I'm not good at other impressions. I can
You
only
got
do
one
this,
impression.
and I can also do this thing.
Oh,
I-
it's like
what is-
Baby
Wonderful.
Chewie?
Baby Chewbacca?
Yeah.
That guy? Yeah. I don't think he's actually a real character. I think you just made him up.
Well, is that the guy? Who's the one in the
Baby Yoda?
the Christmas special?
Grogu.
There's a
A
Oh!
really bad one.
The Christmas special.
Yeah.
We should do a screening of just the Christmas special. That's a phenomenal film.
I've
And I
only-
call it a film.
I've only watched the video on it. The
Yeah?
JonTron video.
The John Tron. Yes,
it
that's
was years ago. It was years
that's
ago.
where
guys,
you
please.
watch it.
Guys, please, it was
Have-
years ago.
Have podcasts been like this for a while, where we just talk about random?
Most podcasts are guys who think they're funny. And as a podcast producer, I think I'm pretty funny.
I just remember last time
Yeah.
we
You
had
know
a lot more
You know what
rigid
Jack
stuff to
reminds
get
me
through.
of? He reminds me of Sam
Yeah,
Eagle.
yeah. Well, back in the day, I
He's more
used
of
to
a
be better at
Statler and
producing
Waldorf
these,
combined,
and now I
'cause he's
kind of
just
just
so much
like
of a
put
hater.
together about 10 minutes worth of questions, and you guys go
All he
through them
needs
way
is a
faster than I
no.
expect you to. Hey, if you keep making jokes about me, how dare you
And
make
you're
content?
Fozzie.
You are kind of like a Fonz.
You are the Fonz.
Waka Waka.
See? I feel like I'm like Walter. I'm just the OC insert.
Oh. I feel like I'm like. What's Kermit's like younger like nephew's name?
Robin.
Yeah, I feel like Robin.
Oh, that-
Remember that one? There was this one episode. I don't know what episode it was. I just remember seeing it. It's just like, oh, your nephew's stuck in the tuba again, and then it's just
Oh, yes,
you
yeah,
hear
I
the
see
tuba
that.
and he flies across the screen.
Guys,
like,
Muppets are awesome. I think that was the episode with Julie Andrews.
Yeah.
My camera operator sent me a picture of the lamp. I'm not going to show you guys the lamp. You're never going to see the lamp. Okay,
Put up
I
a
know
picture-
you're
wait, can you
thinking.
put the picture up of the picture I wanted to show in the last episode?
No.
Imagination. It's bothering me because
Okay, every episode you could see the picture that I mentioned in the previous episode that I refused to show.
That's awesome.
No, I'm not doing that. You don't
This
get
is
to
what
see
he's
either
hiding from you.
pictures.
This is the lamp.
You
this
can't-
is what he's hiding
you
from
can't-
you.
now.
They can't see it.
They
That
can't
right.
see
Yes, they
it.
can.
It's
No,
too
they
small and
can't.
the photo's out of focus.
And it's gonna glare on the screen.
You try as hard as you want. It's never going to work.
It's never gonna work.
Never going to work. In the last episode, there's a small frame when Kylie goes up and tries to show the picture of the
It's just
on
so,
the phone.
It's just fuzzy.
And it's just out of focus entirely. It's a
It
beautiful
literally
work of
looks
art.
like a blur, and it's kind of what the actual.
It is
photo
what the
so
actual
it's kinda
picture is.
funny
That's
anyway.
true. You would never know when it's in focus.
Never.
So, Kylie, what's the deal with your Taco Bell sweatshirt? You
Oh.
work there?
No, I actually got this for Christmas from my mom because it's a
Wow.
Hollister collab. I didn't even know this happened.
Did you?
I really thought you were about to say Holocaust.
What?
I could see
You
that.
you always say stuff
Uh-huh.
like that. That's just like
The
you just ruined the
Holocaust?
Did you?
conversation, bro.
Do you know if they got it from the Taco Bell
I
website?
did not.
I actually don't know. My mom. I just got this, and there's also sweatpants too
Mm-hmm.
that are really comfortable. I don't wear them both at the same time though, because that feels a bit like much. But my mom knows. I really like Taco Bell. I was really obsessed with it for a while. I had a phase.
Yeah.
And so she got me this, and it has all the sauces on the side.
Wow.
Pretty verde.
I didn't know. I don't know the sauces.
Well, here you go.
You big
Verde,
sauce gal?
mild, hot, fire, Diablo. Fire is the best one, in my opinion. My humble opinion. It's the
Oh,
perfect amount
good.
of spice, a good flavor as well.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys
Yeah.
ever had a Mounds bar?
I have not
No, I have
actually.
not had a mountain
It's-
spar.
Who the hell is? Sorry.
Family Guy bit.
My bad. My bad. Yeah, no, we're not stealing the Family Guy bit. No,
No.
one's had a mountain spar.
Oh,
Put it to
I
rest.
forgot that was a Family Guy thing.
I just.
Have you ever had a mountain spar, Amelia?
No.
See, no one's had it, so shut up about it. Sorry.
What is your guys' Taco Bell order? From
I-
the topic of Taco Bell.
So, sorry, I just talked real loud.
Yeah.
So back in the day,
Back in the day.
you guys know, so there's this like Taco Bell side item, and it was just like tiny potato deep fried squares with like sour cream, and they were like $1 maybe, and there were 2 bites.
Damn.
And I had a coworker who really wanted them, and so we stopped by and we spent like half an hour in this Taco Bell line drive-through, and we got 3 of them for $3.
Hell yeah.
What a waste of time.
No, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was a waste of time. It
that's
was
your-
not warm even. So anyway, that's I don't like any Taco Bell.
Wow.
Okay.
My Taco Bell order is usually, it really depends on the day, but usually it's a 5-layer burrito with no sour cream, a cheesy bean and rice burrito, a medium cheesy fry, like the nacho fries.
I'm sorry for not producing this episode, guys.
Sometimes I
I'll
replace
do
the
better
nacho
next time. I really
fries
promise.
with like the nacho chips.
I'll do
'cause I
so
like
much
to place
better.
The chips inside my burritos.
You guys will be like, ah,
I
now this
also
is
get
what
up
an
a
Indiana
hot
Outdoors episode
blast.
feels like. A real episode.
It's my turn to talk, not yours, Jack.
You could do this. You could do this
So-
narration in post.
I'm
buddy.
sorry.
Do the
Yeah,
narration in post.
we
Like,
can
come
add
on,
this
let people
later.
talk.
I'll do better, guys.
Okay, mine's
I'm
over
aware
here.
of my shortcomings and my failings.
So anyway, I really like just getting 2 chicken quesadillas.
Should we go
That's a
to the
good amount.
Get two-
iconic
I don't
question?
usually get
It's a
sauces.
good. I don't know how
usually
long
get
this has been
sauces. I'm
going.
not a
I'm
big
getting a
sauce
thumbs
person.
up from the camera operator. We got more time, so let's go to our iconic question and stop whatever rambling.
Well, no,
this
they
is.
gotta finish
I
the question. They gotta
I
finish
like
the
to get
question.
the steak grilled cheese burrito.
They gotta finish the question.
I really didn't say anything.
If I don't care about your steak cheese burrito,
Grilled
if
cheese steak
we were in the woods with a hot pot, I tell you, just a hot pot sitting in the middle of the woods, and we were just like,
Just recycling the question.
let's throw some stuff in here, you know. If we were to do that,
Ew.
Yeah,
Nasty.
yeah, buddy.
I
Sick
will
old man.
not be cleaning this mic after this. That's right. Someone else can just come up and use it.
I think he's dying.
Dude.
I'm dying.
I know what I would put in this pot.
Me too.
Really?
I
What
would
if?
put in a steak grilled cheese burrito from Taco Bell.
I would get a ladle and remove it.
Okay, so
Ah, that's nice.
No. I didn't
Rather
even finish the question, you heathens. You don't know
we're
it.
recycling.
You don't know
This
the
was
question.
the first
It's
thing
the
that was
same
it.
question.
All right.
Fine. If we were at a Subway shop
Ooh.
and I
Steak grilled cheese burrito.
pulled out a weapon and I took over the Subway
What?
shop. Hey,
Okay.
hush now. This is
Yeah,
my
okay,
question.
Okay.
Now I'm running the Subway, okay? No one knows the Subway like me. I know it inside and out, okay? Now we are holed up in the Subway. Have you ever seen Dog Days Afternoon? It's kind of like that, but instead of a bank, it's a Subway. And I have befriended all of the Subway employees, and we have
After you-
convinced people, hush, we have convinced people, specifically the police, to get us a car. Now, we've started ice riots outside, so we have the crowds heavily on our side. And my accomplice, we'll call him John Bagabobo, he is a little bit quiet, a little bit nervous. Unfortunately, in the end, he's going to be shot,
Help us.
and he does not make it.
Help us.
Again, very Dog Days Afternoon.
This is
But
what happens when he tries to
we
be solo. on
are
this-
in
in
a
this universe.
Subway. We have requested a vehicle. We've gotten into the vehicle. I've kept all people huddled around me so that no one can get access to me and take a shot at me, including John Bapabopo,
And he
or
says
whatever
we're
his
the
name was.
problem. And he says
Hush
we're the problem.
your face. We are having a legitimate question.
Legitimate
question. This is the
Okay,
scenario.
what's the question
If-
then?
If you were getting into this vehicle to go to a plane, and this plane was going to take you out of the country, and you realized this is your last Subway sandwich on Earth, because John Bapamamalan is going to die soon. So you're going to make John Bapamamala his last meal. What would you make Johnny?
Oh, make for him.
What would you make
what-
as his last meal in Subway? Keep in
Do
mind,
we know what he likes at all?
no, you have to take it in your own hands. John doesn't even know that he's going to die. Only you know, because you have been told by the secret investigator man who's actually been infiltrating your squad
Oh,
that
okay.
that
Okay, enough
upon
with the lore.
exiting the
Enough with the
vehicle,
lore,
they're going
man.
to shove down the hand of
Okay,
perp number
okay,
one,
okay,
which is
okay.
you.
Yeah.
Right?
All right. Yeah.
And then they're going to shoot John.
Cool.
Have you ever seen Dog Days Afternoon, guys?
No,
No. Are you spoiling the
John.
movie?
buddy.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh,
That's
I am
what I
I've
thought.
spoiled so many movies
He
for Kylie.
Spoiled Begonia for me. And I'm
And this
so
is what
mad.
happens when
I'm
he gets free
so
reign to make the
mad.
question.
Just give it a minute and then watch Dog Day Afternoon. It's a phenomenal film.
I was like, oh, maybe I should watch this film. And then I realized, wait, he's spoiling it.
Well, it's based on real events. Like everything in the movie did happen
Well, sometimes
back in the
Okay.
70s. It's a
Is it a
sad.
subway, too?
Okay.
No, it's a bank. It's a bank.
No, I think it was a Subway. I think he's
It'd be much more entertaining if it was
I
a
have a
Subway.
question. Is it only Subway ingredients?
I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about
Subway
that.
order?
And
I think it's
if
just some of the
in
question.
the real scenario, they were able to get food other places and be like, "Yo, kappa," and the coppers are like, "Ah," and they gave them food. So you the people, we the people, can place an order with the coppers to go get something better from somewhere else if you'd like. You can go get yourself a nice steak from Johnny. What's the name of the Italian place?
Johnny Appleseed.
No,
Jabby
Johnny Carino. Johnny
Have a
Carino's.
steak from Johnny Appleseed.
No, we got a place in Muncie called Johnny Carino's. It's not good. I don't know if you guys have a
Okay.
Johnny
I
Carino's.
don't know about it.
I want to go
Okay.
AW. I've never been to AW.
You've never been to AW?
No.
Well, that's because you also have to go to Long John Silver's to go to an AW,
Hey,
and no
Long
one's
John
going to Long
Silver's
John
isn't
Silver's.
That bad.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty, like, it's,
Their menu is fish and
Can we
mayonnaise.
answer the
it's pretty
question?
alright
so
for
like,
fast
okay,
food fish, though.
Are we answering the question or like?
Who wants?
Me?
No, we're not. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And
so
Kylie-
he spent
okay.
all that time on the question for us to not answer.
Fine.
Okay, so
if you
what-
had to make a last meal for Johnny, what would it be? Kylie, you got to go third.
Okay.
Amelia, you're second.
1,
Who's
2,
first?
3, 4.
I haven't decided yet.
Okay. Okay.
Do you mean fourth?
Cool.
Who's after
You're
me?
amazing.
You don't get to know what's happening right now.
All right. Who's going first?
Kennedy, come on. Come on.
Oh hell
Come
yeah!
on. Come on.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
And,
Is she
and
in
what am I
fire?
going first for?
What?
What's going on here?
She was not paying attention.
This is very interesting.
What was the question?
Exactly.
if you
I
could
was
have-
lost in the subway scenario
Okay,
of the
so yeah,
heist.
if you could serve one last Subway sandwich to Johnny lives up to the as
Yeah,
he's
before he dies.
before he dies,
But it doesn't
to your
have to be
good friend
Subway.
Johnny before he dies, what last Subway sandwich would you serve him?
I
He
thought it was
gets
any
a
order.
regular Italian sandwich, but it's just smothered and drowned in mayonnaise. So that's what I would give to Mr.
You're
Appleseed.
evil.
Evil.
That's what I would give to him. Mhm.
Evil.
Just to mix it up a little bit. I feel like some people might
Yeah.
be nice, but I say we got to have some variety, and I say that's what he gets.
True. Yeah, it'll certainly be memorable.
Yeah. Memorable.
Go back.
You're tipping the table, buddy.
He's taking the
I
table.
like it closer.
Okay.
Now, folks.
His foot.
What about my foot?
That hit me.
Now. Yeah, that's right. That's a power move right
Okay.
there.
Okay. So,
One
Okay.
gnarled cough.
Okay. So
Amelia,
you're
you're
doing
second.
Oh, okay. I would do wheat bread,
Wheat bread.
All right.
Yeah, Weeper's good.
no meat, no cheese, not toasted, just black olives and just mustard.
Oh my god.
And then I wrap it up and give it to him.
So you don't like John.
Johnny has that.
Why? All he's done is taken the subway from you. And then taken all of you. You're going to go on a vacation. You're going to the Bahamas right now.
Stop.
And you're
Are
going
you
to
still
murder
spoiling?
him?
Are you still
I mean,
spoiling?
crap.
Buddy.
Just don't watch it for a while, guys.
No, that's what
Dog.
my dad used to show me movie scenes, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll forget it by you're older." Guess what? Or by the time you're older. But guess what? I remembered all of it.
I've watched many TV shows and gone. I'm pretty sure I've watched my dad watch the show from like over his shoulder.
Yeah, like you remember when you see spoilers. They never leave you.
Yeah.
You might forget about it in the moment, but then as soon as the scene happens, it comes back to you and you remember.
You ever walked in on your parents watching a nude scene and they freak out a little bit?
No,
No.
one time I walked into my parents watching one of those like murder documentaries, and it was like parents who killed their children, and I thought they were gonna kill me.
Uh-oh.
I was like really young.
Can I go next?
They're like,
No,
"This
you're
is
not third.
inappropriate."
Kylie's third.
Kylie is third.
Oh, you know what? Just by the, I'm gonna be nice. First of all, I'm gonna say I'm gonna be nice. Just by the sound of this guy's name, I think you would enjoy a good meatball marinara.
You're just going nice and basic, aren't you?
I just,
A
you know, it's 'cause,
meatball
like, I
marinade.
don't want to go too exploratory because, like, I feel like everybody likes a good meatball marinara, and he sounds like he would. So
I
want
guess.
to
I
send him
guess.
off.
We
on
don't
a
know
good
Johnny
time.
though, do we?
No, we don't.
No, we
But
don't.
I treat everyone with kindness.
Oh, you'll
Unless-
see how that works out for you one day. Sean, I'm only voting
I'm
you.
the secret fourth. Okay.
I'm voting you because I can see how much it hurts Milo, and it's really funny. So, Sean,
I'd say, I would say I'd probably just get him what I would usually get at Subway. When I ate
well,
at
that's a
Subway
terrible
for
thing to do to another
And
man.
that's- Yeah.
You're just gonna get a pile of mayonnaise for the guy?
No.
No, pile of
It would-
cucumbers.
I usually get
Oh.
just a.
You get two
I get
cucumbers
ham? No.
halved.
I actually don't get cucumbers on it at all. I just get ham, lettuce, and ranch dressing on that.
So you're saying this
That's
guy's
simple
about to
and
die,
sweet.
and you're like, let's get you a classic ham Sammy. Dude,
Yeah.
let the man live a little, okay? Put a little spice on it.
Yeah,
okay?
the ranch dressing.
He might not be from Indiana, okay? Maybe ranch
Right.
isn't part of their
That's why it's spiced. That's why the spicing things
No,
up. Come on,
it's
keep
like
up.
Nice and spicy.
No, where
ranch.
he lives is probably spice.
spicy chipotle ranch. Oh,
Oh,
We-
yeah,
we've all
true.
had a good
Okay,
Chipotle ranch.
Actually, yeah, no. I
I
go
never
to
had
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
I get Chipotle ranch, and then and that's what I put. That's what I grab from the other one.
interesting.
Yeah.
I think I would give him what I would call le supreme.
It's fine.
Okay?
It's fine. Spin your propeller.
So
spin your
we
propeller.
would order a large pizza, just cheese, from a Pizza Hut. We'd bring it in, and then you'd get white bread, put it on the pizza, and then you'd get a meatball sub. Take all the meatballs out of it, put it into this sub. This way the bread isn't as soggy. It's not as meatball marinated soggy bread. And then you'd roll the pizza in the sub, in the meatball sub. So then you have a pizza ball sub. And then you put a little spaghetti on it, spaghetti and meatball pizza sub.
Is this something you've actually done? You are gluttonous.
And never let that sin overpower you the way I've let it overpower
This is
me.
the gluttony they talked about in the Bible, man. Oh my goodness.
How much time have we had? What time is it? Is it 30 minutes?
Yeah, you pick.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen,
I hope no.
I hope you have enjoyed your time here today. It makes me
Milo,
so
what
happy
Subway
to do
sandwich
this.
would you give to Johnny? Who happens to have?
Ladies and gentlemen, on the count of three, let's all say, "Go hug
No.
a tree."
I'm abstaining
One,
until- I'm abstaining.
2, 3. Go hug a
a
tree.
tree.
Oh,